what I've found is if I were to have to judge, that guy's got it, that person will never make it, I'd be wrong almost every time. So here's what the real answer really is. Every one of you has it when you decide to have it. See, there's an old saying, I'll believe it when I see it. If I could implore one thing, you'll see it once you believe it. And when you believe it, and when you say, I am this kind of person, and I am today, I'm putting that luggage down, I'm picking up my swords, I'm taking my skills or whatever I have, I'm going to start making decisions, I'm going to start taking action, you will find there's people in this room who will make their first million in less than a year. Once you do it, once you believe it, you'll see it. It is not the other way around. There's actually no one in this room who can't. The only reason you can't is because you still think you can't. When you change your thought, when you change, we're not human doings, we're human beings. You're in a being state and you have the ability to change that state. So when something comes at you, you can say, hey, that's good or bad. Listen, life is about perspective. If I put two kids in different rooms, this room is full of horse crap and I put a kid in it. And this room is full of horse crap and I put a different kid in it. This kid's like, this room stinks, get me out of here. This kid probably thinks, man, there's a pony in here somewhere. It's all about perspective. You have to look, like I do, I look for the opportunity inside the risk. I don't look for the risk inside the opportunity. So everything's risky, everything's opportunity. So you have it in you. You have everything you need. I think you'd be super surprised to find out more people don't have degrees, don't have education. More successful people didn't get anything. Millionaires in America, 91% of them didn't get anything from their parents. Didn't get anything left from their parents. 91, that's not like half, it's not like a quarter, that's most of them. Which means somebody with nothing can absolutely turn it into something on their own, just like you. The only thing holding you back right now is you. The only thing holding you back right now is that you believe somebody who said something stupid to you a long time ago and you still think it's true. And they were wrong and so are you if you keep repeating it. Once you've turned the page and said, I believe this is going to happen, not rah-rah pep rally. I'm talking, you're laying in your bed at night and it's dark and it's quiet and you look up at your ceiling and you go, I really do think I can do this. You actually can. You can do it. And if you ever meet an entrepreneur or someone who's built multiple businesses and said they never cried themselves to sleep, they're lying. Someone gave them that business. Everything's going to be tough. It's tough to be poor and it's tough to be rich. It's tough to work for somebody else and it's tough to work for yourself. Pick your tough. It's all tough. Once you pick the good sides of the tough, I want to have money, I want to be in a relationship, I want to have friends, I want to be healthy, those are all tough. But so is the other side. Just pick all the good ones and go get tough. Pick your tough. You can do it. There's nobody in this room, no chance. Let me just tell you, there's nobody in this room. The transformation that I saw with Nicholas, in the short period of time, if that trajectory stays the same, he'll be a millionaire. He absolutely will be a multi-millionaire. Probably, I think there will be a slowed curve because I think he's going to give a lot of it away, oddly enough. But he would have achieved enough to say it, but I think he's going to shepherd it well. So what I think happens is, once you see you're on that trajectory, you'll just stay on that trajectory. And everyone around you will enjoy that. You will attract successful people who want to do stuff with you. And you'll attract the kind of people who are constantly adding to their life and leveling up and becoming better. So once you believe it, and I'm telling you, you got to believe it. You can't fake that. Shut your eyes before you go to bed and really say to yourself, I can picture me doing this. Make your vision, not your goals, your vision so vivid. I'm going to live in a house like this. I'm going to give this much away to charity. I'm going to help this many people. I'm going to drive this car. I'm going to dress like this. I'm going to be in this shape. Paint with color and make that picture so real that you wake up from that dream like, that was so real, I believe it. You will absolutely have it. That part's not even arguable. Once you believe it, you'll see it.
What would you want them to leave with today?
So, that's a great question, actually. I love the way you framed it. So, I truly believe everyone, like God put you on this planet for a purpose. And you may not know it. You actually may never know it. You may only know it once we go to heaven. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know that. But here's what you have to do. Pretend like you're going to get checked at some point, right? Let's pretend like that answer's going to come out. So it's our job to look inside, find out what our gifts are, and how do we share those with others. And I'm just in a season, and what's happened is my life has gone, like most will, it'll go on a journey, right? I'll be in growth mode, then I'll be in, retract mode, then I'll be in this mode. So something that happened for me is my dad passed away about 1.5 years ago, and something that it caught me at just a time where I felt like, wow, it is that short. It was kind of a little eye-opening, like, man, I thought he's kind of going to be here for a long time. And what I really thought is at this point, as I'm on this arc of knowledge and learning, and I've gathered, because I ask a ton of questions. I take millionaires to lunch. I've learned a lot of stuff. They're not all my ideas. I've literally got them from someone else. And you should get your ideas from someone else too. Don't try to invent everything. Matter of fact, don't try to invent anything. Go copy people who are good at it. So I've gathered a lot of information, knowledge, and just around the same time, Hannah, my daughter, graduated. She's college. She's going to go off on her own, right? So I'm at this point, like, what is my best contribution? Just make a bunch of more money and just give it away? Or, back to teach a man a fish versus give him a fish. I can go make a bunch of money and give it to you. Or, I can sow into you and I can teach you and I can share all that stuff that other people have taught me and all the mistakes that I made, I can give you shortcuts. So that when one day, I want to hear this is my new currency. When you say, I made my first $1 million, I go, yes.
Come on,
I was part of it.
Yeah.
That's my currency at this point. I don't even need to sell it all the time. I just want to share.
Yeah.
I can't take it with me. And I truly say this a lot. It's like a torch. I have this fire, this little light of mine. Yeah. And I'm just going to keep touching it to people until this fire gets so big. Everyone here, I want them all. Take some of this and go do it right now.
That's for you guys. Yes. Oh, that's
just give. You'll see it start to stack up. It literally will stack to where you can't keep track of it. Yeah. When you keep pouring in, giving into others. And that's where those core principles come back into. Your business will become you and your core principles very, very soon.
Can you ever outgive God?
No chance. No chance. No chance. Because think about it. If every time I put $1 into this machine, 10 came out, how fast would I have to do it to beat it? It's not possible. The more you give and sow into other people, the more you end up getting. What happens is because you are a good steward of it, God gives you more, oddly enough, right? So that's what's ending up happening. Like, I never made more until I gave more.
Wow.
I never made as much as until I just started giving away. And then it just comes flying in.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Scott, thank you so much for having, you just giving of your time and investing with these incredible human beings, world changers.